Hello, it's day 10 and it's time for another quick strike! Hello and welcome to Mr. J-Wag's channel. This is a quick strike, not a full episode, but a tiny, tapa-sized, amuse-bouche of an episode to keep us full during the Basho between the real blue back screen episodes. So, obviously, if you have not watched through day 10, spoilers abound from here on out, so go, watch through day 10, and then return to us. Oh, well, a lot has happened since undefeated Ichinojo. The second I say, oh, he's the favorite, loses 2 in a row. Okay, but he's still on the leaderboard. The leaderboard is Terunofuji, Ichinojo, Tobizaru, and Nishikigi. And except for Terunofuji, I don't think any of us really expected this to be the leaderboard going into the final 5 days. A few wrestlers have looked very good, but no one has looked like, I'm gonna take this Yusho good. It just seems like we have a lot of either good wrestlers having excellent tournaments or excellent wrestlers having not great for them tournaments. Terunofuji I'm very excited about. I mean, he's clearly not 100%, nor will he ever be again, but he looks a lot more active than he did last Basho. He looks like he's fighting with a lot more intensity. I would not be surprised if he pulls this one out at this point, especially because we've seen him do it several times before, including last Basho. Ichinojo could still win out. It all depends on how much his back is bothering him, or if someone can just get him to move. He is not the most reactive of Rikishi, but as Tachiai often points out, being huge is a great strategy sometimes for sumo, and no one's better at that than Ichinojo. Now, I'm very happy for Nishikigi and Tobizaru. I just think they're having great tournaments. They might end up with like 10 wins. But if they get promoted aggressively down the stretch, I don't see Nishikigi like starting to dominate at this age. And like Tobizaru might be able to like pull out 1 or 2 wins against the best wrestlers, but I don't think it's likely that he's going to go up there and be like, I'm here, the flying monkey, clear the decks. So of course, much depends on the scheduling team. Now, the 7-3s, people who are still like in striking distance, we still have Ozeki Takakeisho. Remember when I said it might be important that he lost that hair pull call to Ichinojo? So, Takakeisho is in contention, but that 1 win is messing with him. This feels a lot like Ghost Basho, where Takakeisho ended up getting hankered. He ended up being out of the lead by like 1, could have been in it down the stretch, he didn't. But yeah, what could have been? We have another one for Takakeisho. Kota Nawaka has looked great. He sort of looks now like Ichinojo did back in his prime. He's just a huge guy, and he can just stay in front of you, and you can't really get around him. So I hope this continues, he stays healthy, and we see him in the Sanyaku very soon. Nishikifuji, thanks for coming, buddy. I just don't think if you get promoted really hard, you're gonna win out. So, thanks for coming. Great debut. We have had a lot of COVID Kyujo since we last spoke. Mitake Yumi, his whole stable, out. Ichi Yamamoto, his whole stable, out. Juryo debutant Oshoma, he's out with COVID, whole stable. It's like this is contagious or something. Of course, we hope that everyone recovers very strongly, and in the case of Mitake Yumi, this is sort of the best case Kyujo he could have gotten, because I believe he's going to hold rank, and he was definitely not going to hold rank with the way he was wrestling this tournament. Taka No-Sho also went Kyujo. I was expecting him to have a great tournament. He ended up going Kyujo, so he's going to tumble down the Bansuke, hopefully returns very strong. Shodai wins 5 in a row, right after I give him crap for being a 1-4. He still might pull this out, although he has Terunofuji and Takakeisho still left to face, and he still needs 2 more wins. I think he's going to get it this time, but like, what is his deal that he keeps dropping 4 of his first 5 matches? Does he feel like it's not a challenge anymore? And he's just like, I can make it on the last day, every time. Don't do that. Now we've been keeping track of some Ozeki runs. Wakataka Kage didn't start too well. He's now at 6-4. Told you he'd come back. But he still has not faced either Ozeki or the Yokozuna yet, so we will see how he does. He only gets 1 more loss if he wants to get double digits this tournament. But 9 will still be okay. It'll keep him sort of in, in their minds, if not to an Ozeki fish. Daisho had a great tournament last tournament. He's up at Sekewake. If he ends up with a winning record, he might be still in the middle of something that would be considered an Ozeki run, but unless he wins out completely at 10-5, I don't think there's going to be anyone going like, yeah, Daisho Ozeki run. And hey, with the way things are turning out, we may have all of our Ozeki next tournament. Got a couple guys on the Juryo watch. If they don't start winning, they might be taking that midnight train to Juryo. Dayamami, I think he's already there. Chiyomaru, he's got very little wiggle room. He's at 3-7. He might get pushed on down. Shimano Umi, 1-9. Oh, he looks real bad. He needs to win at least like 1 or 2 more to clear this. Yutakayama, he's close, but I think he needs to win 3 out of his last 5 to be just absolutely safe, so we'll see. Also, a bit of an in-tie watch. Kaisei, only 2-8 in Juryo, so if you're a huge Kaisei fan, now's the time to watch. May not be many in the future. So we still have 7 people within a win of the championship right now, and a whole lot of sumo left. I'm so excited for this. So keep watching with me, and I will see you next time on the Dohyo.